The crazy cycle of stores being stormed by flippers and Pokemon cards being swept off the shelves, vendors being followed and stalked and threatened for their product, those crazy days seem to be over. Now that the insane times of Pokemon have come to an end and product is a lot more readily available, where should you buy your cards? Where's the safest avenues to pick up Pokemon cards for your collection and not get scammed? What's going on, everybody? If this is your first time here, you're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, that God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Now that Pokemon cards are pretty much in stock everywhere, where are the places that you should try and pick up your new sets? Where should you try and buy singles? Where should you try and do pre-orders? How do you know which stores are legit, and how do you avoid the ones that are just trying to take advantage of people? Today, we're going to discuss some of the best places that you can pick up Pokemon cards now that things are pretty much in stock everywhere, and I'm going to tell you some of my favorite online stores that you can trust, that you can do your pre-orders, or that you can just go when you're feeling like buying Pokemon cards and browse their website and pick yourself up something. First, we're going to start off with the most obvious. If you don't realize, I do like to do Pokemon card hunts. Pokemon card hunting is a lot of fun. Sometimes you strike out big time, sometimes you find really good things. Lately, I've been striking out big time. Drop me a comment down below if you enjoy a good Pokemon card hunt. The first best place that you can conveniently find things is going to be your local big box stores. Now, we're not at a place where big box stores just constantly have stock all the time, but I have been noticing in my area, stores tend to have stock more often than not. Maybe 3 or 4 days a week, there's going to be something on the shelves, and then those days a week before the vendor comes and restocks, the shelves might be a little more empty. But for the most part, if you have the ability to go out and hunt for Pokemon cards a couple times a week when you have spare time, you're probably going to be able to find something. So local big box stores are the first and best place that if you just want to run out and try and pick something up at your convenience, you should have a pretty good time going to a Target or a Walmart and finding what you're looking for, or a Meijer, depending on where you're in the United States. There's a bunch of different big box stores wherever you are in your state. I'm sure you know the name of the store. You should be able to find what you're looking for. Now, something that you have to be aware of is some of these stores will keep the cards in different areas. Most Walmarts and Targets will have a trading card section that's close to the front, you know, somewhere by a checkout register, and they'll have an area where there's some Pokemon cards in the back with the toys. But some Walmarts and Targets keep their Pokemon cards behind like the customer service or behind the little area where they sell cigarettes. So you just gotta know a few places to look and find those Pokemon cards. And another great place that has become a really reliable resource for finding Pokemon cards is GameStop and Walgreens. GameStop has been surprising me lately with how many Pokemon products they'll have in stock, especially like restocks or newer things. And then Walgreens will always have like some weird random exclusives. You'll find random mystery boxes and things of that nature at Walgreens. So these local shops are great resources for you to be able to go out and look for things. While they may be empty sometimes, more often than not, you'll be able to find something. You just have to know what it's like in your local area, what times you should go look, and if you see the vendor there stocking and you're nice to them and kind to them, there's nothing wrong with asking them like, hey bro, what days do you restock? So like, I know maybe I can come later on that day after I get off work and actually get what you're looking for. Another great way, and this is how I buy most of my new product, is by purchasing online from local game stores, online websites, or online retailers. Now, there are a lot of online retailers that are highly trustworthy that you can order from with confidence. I am just going to inform you of my few favorites, the ones that I use regularly and the ones that I know and trust. This doesn't mean that if it's a store that's not listed in my little description right here that you can't trust them. These are just the ones that I use regularly and I trust. If you don't know who you can trust, there's plenty of Pokemon Facebook groups that you can go in and you can just ask, hey, what are online stores that I can trust to buy product from? And you'll get a lot of feedback from a wide array of people. And one of the great things about ordering from some online retailers is you can pre-order things and then it'll show up to your door and you're just able to open it and you're not going out, you're not hunting for it, you're not doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And these shops that I'm going to recommend are shops that maintained MSRP even during the craziness. And now that things aren't crazy, they're still maintaining very fair prices to make it affordable for people to get their Pokemon cards. A couple shops that I really enjoy and trust are Invasion Toys, the Hydro Pump Poke Shop, and Safari Zone. Those are 3 shops that I really, really like, that you can get stuff at really good prices. Check out InvasionToys.com, the HydroPumpPokeshop.com, or SafariZone.com. You might remember Hydro Pump Pokeshop from my video teaching you guys how to take all of your bulk and make some money off of it. That was one of the stores that I recommended you use, and you can send in and get gift cards, and then take those gift cards and put them towards your pre-order purchases that I'm talking about right now. Guys, if you're enjoying this video or you've learned something from it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe. Did you know that about 60% of y'all that watch my videos aren't subscribed? So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscription button. You would be surprised how much doing those things and how much watching my videos all the way through really helps the channel and supports the channel, and it's absolutely free for you to do. And lastly, I want to talk about TCG Player and eBay. You might say, I don't want to buy sets, I want to buy singles. I want to specifically buy this card. TCG Player is a great place to do that. The only caveat with TCG Player is that you can't actually see pictures of what you're actually buying. You're only going to see condition descriptions. So you'll see mint, near mint, moderately played, light played, whatever the case may be. So if you just figure out the condition that you're wanting of a single and stick to the shops that have really high ratings with a lot of sales, you can rest pretty confidently that what you buy is going to be in the condition that you want to buy. I would use TCG Player over eBay any day of the week, specifically because eBay has started implementing this new required verification process that sends your cards, if you buy something worth over $100 or $150, now it sends your cards to a third-party authenticator to authenticate it, putting more hands on your cards, potentially increasing the opportunity for damage on your cards, and then you can't return it because it goes through this authentication process. I'm personally not buying singles on eBay anymore unless they're just cheap singles, but then in that case I'd rather just go to TCG Player, where people are really good at handling cards and have great reputations. So if you're looking to buy singles, definitely check out TCG Player. That's a great place to pick some stuff up. This is just my opinions on the places that I use. All of these avenues are going to be safe places for you to buy cards, where you're going to be able to get cards at fair prices. None of these places are going to price gouge and jack up their prices. They're all going to be fair to the community, and that's what's so important to me, is being fair to collectors and offering great services and great prices. And there's plenty of other places that are little hidey holes that have Pokemon cards, or even your local game stores. You can always check your local game stores too. You might have a favorite local game store that you like to go to and hunt at and look at. But if you're going to buy online, definitely you can trust Invasion Toys, you can trust Safari Zone, and you can trust the Hydro Pump Pokeshop and TCG Player for singles. So times are great. There's not a bunch of craziness going on with Pokemon cards. You can have fun, you can collect casually. Yes, there are still some challenges. Yes, it is still sometimes hard to get things here and there, but there has never been a better time to be a Pokemon collector than right now, and it's a lot of fun. And if you really are enjoying collecting Pokemon cards, check that video out right there. I think you'll find it really interesting. And if you haven't already, my friends, hit that subscription button and that notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up, because likes are free and they really do help. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. We'll see you next time.